Welcome to another video on my ESP32. Last time I made a discovery regarding the use of Wi-Fi and why things went wrong. Turns out that I had to use stable power. So I created this connector, which I had to resolder because of some mystery thing happening with the connections. So now this works. Still, I'm in wait for a better breadboard with a better power connector, but there's something else. I'm also in wait still for USB to UART FTDI. However, this chip also has a serial TX RX, receive and transmit. So I want to see if that works out in my case as well, because they are not called TX and RX just for being so called. Anyway, let's try that. So right now you can see two cameras, one on the board with wires to RX and TX, which are in turn connected to probes for RS232, also called serial. Do I expect something right now? Not really, because I can run a program like I did last time. However, when I do it according to those instructions, of course, when it does nothing, please connect the whole system to the power. Which I have now, obviously. Now, did something happen? I don't hear anything. And last time, simultaneous pressing and releasing, well, it does show something on the oscilloscope, but is that something that I really want to see? Okay, 50 milliseconds, half a second. And this is on the yellow one, which is connected to transmit. So there's a signal on transmit, clearly. But I don't hear anything, which should be, because I didn't do anything to the algorithm which is installed in Flash. So it's a bit mysterious. What does it transmit? Anyway, time to see if I can get something meaningful out of transmit, and for that I have to change the code for Flash. So let's try to do that. Oh, and yes, another thing is I now have to remove these not connected pins for actual wires to wherever they go. And while trying to program the transmit and the receive, I have found another challenge. Because in the book that I have, which is a PDF by the way, and my online source, it states that, well, you can use RX and TX, receive, transmit, but you have also to use ready to send and clear to send. And in the sources that I use, they use 18 and 19, which I have already used for my 7-segment display, which is this one. And I don't want to ruin my circuitry, which I use for using the random access memory, which I use via the Arduino environment. So what to do then? Well, as you can see here, ports 21 and 22, previously used for I2C communication, that can no longer be used, so I'm changing it in 18 and 19 to 21 and 22. Hopefully that will suffice. So I only have to let's see how I can do that. If I can do that, but I should be able to. Oh yeah, okay. So that is CTS, and this would be RTS. And of course they should be going into the same direction as these two. Well, that is one. And oops. This isn't entirely what I expected to happen, but okay. So now the whole of the serial communication, yeah, and this doesn't make any sense for now, but let it be. So that is now changed. What I didn't do yet is test it, because I have to yet program the whole transmission. So will I manage that in this video? Probably not. Time is limited. Anyway, let's see how further that goes, because I have also here configured the whole UART unsynchronous, well, the whole UART, maximum baud rate 8 data bits, no parity, 1 stop bit, hardware flow control disabled, etc. Let's see how it works out when I've done anything, if it works out. Okay, to make things a little bit easier, I have in this editing window activated the line numbering. However, compiling gives me a few errors on line 48, which is not visible, but I will make it visible. Here seems to be a problem at UART 0, while I only changed the 2 into a 0 from the example. Next one, line 50. Here seems to be a problem, undeclared, but why? I don't know, probably I missed something, a definition of this, most likely. And next are errors I can't help because they're in the header file. Then something here, 73, which is right here. Something here is wrong, but also this is a copy from the example, so I expect the example to be correct. And without the other stuff, and these are old warnings, so without solving those errors, I can't run. So what to do next? Well, finding out, of course, how this is going to be defined somehow or not. And this one. So that's the final step for this episode, I think. Okay, in terms of debugging, which is boring to some but interesting to others, the documentation clearly warns that UART 0 does not have ready to send and clear to send. Only UART 1 and 2 have clear to send, ready to send. So this is now not correct. Do I use then UART 1 and 2? No, because as I said earlier, I don't want to change the wiring because of the other program that I have, which I don't want to recode. So that means that I will not use RTS and CTS. That also means that I do not exactly know what removing 21 and 22 will be. Maybe nothing, but maybe anything. Another way, another method, UART 0 gives a problem. I haven't yet found what the cause is. So let me go here. I put in underscore, I'm removing it. This probably will end into error because this has no CTS and RTS, so let me just copy it and then like this, comment it out, and here see if I can just remove it. If I get an error now on line 63, I know there's a problem. 64, this is in a warning, this is 74, and let's go further back. I have an error in 50. So this means that 63 is correct. But the other two are not correct yet. This one is not correct and this one is not correct. And considering the time, I'll leave it at that for now. But still things to do. And thank you for watching. With, well, some serial stuff here and an oscilloscope which gives a signal which I don't really know what it is, but it's nice to see anyway. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. And if you want to support, please donate via PayPal. No need to have a PayPal account. or IBAN, or become a patron and may have your name mentioned on my website or with my videos depending on the pledge. This is going to be continued, very obviously, not done yet. And well, thanks for watching, take care, stay safe, bye.